The Bharat Highways Invit IPO has opened up today and is closing on March 1st. Should you subscribe to this 2500 crore IPO or not is the question. So firstly, what is an Invit? Invits are infrastructure investment trusts. So basically these are investment trusts which allow the investors to invest in income generating infrastructure projects or infrastructure assets like bridges, toll roads, highways, power transmission lines, etc. They are regulated by SEBI and they work just like mutual funds. They can be purchased and traded via demat accounts. Also, as per the SEBI guidelines, it is compulsory for InvITs to distribute 90% of the income that they earn every year to the unit holders. So basically these are investment trusts which are highly liquid and well regulated. Coming back to Bharat Highways Invit, let's see the technicalities. The price band for this IPO is set in the range of 98 rupees to 100 rupees and the lot size is 150 equity shares. As I said, the IPO has opened today and will close on March 1st. The allotment finalization will happen on March 4th and finally this will list on BSE and NSE on March 6th. The GMP as of now is 0, which means this is trading neither at a premium nor at a discount. Now let us see what this infrastructure investment trust does. So basically the purpose of this Bharat Highways Invits is to purchase, supervise and invest in a variety of Indian infrastructure assets. That is basically the purpose of an Invit, that is an infrastructure investment trust. This company's portfolio consists of 7 highways in Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Punjab that are all run on HAM basis. These projects are currently owned and managed by special purpose vehicles, SPVs. See, now the objective of this IPO, why the company is requiring this money, why is it coming for an IPO, is so that whatever the net proceeds that they get from this IPO, they want to repay or prepay the loans that are with these SPVs, these special purpose vehicles. And what happens once they repay the debts? The company's leverage position will get enhanced. Once the debts go down, the profits will become better and the distribution of the profits will also be a bit higher. As we are seeing, the economy right now is giving a lot of push to the infrastructure. So on one hand, the IPO looks very promising for the future, but there are also some key risks involved. Like for example, this is a very newly settled trust. There is not too much of a past performance on the basis of which we can say that its future potential could be so and so. Also, with InVITs, there is one more very big risk, which is, as you know, InVITs are for what? For investing in infrastructure assets. And as I said, this company's portfolio has 7 highways. If they fail to maintain these highways, fail to maintain these infrastructure assets, then what happens? They may have penalties, there could be termination of contracts, and if such cases happen, then that will have an adverse effect on their cash flows, on their profits and on their distributions. However, for now, leading brokerages and analysts believe that the post-IPO objective of repaying the loans puts the company in a better leverage position. Also, the analysts feel that the valuation is very reasonable. They also believe that there is a proper sizable portfolio of stable revenue generating assets, and they feel that this is stable for medium to long term in terms of revenue generation. Further, they believe that having an access to future road assets will be a key factor in the InvIT's future growth. Speaking of financials, the company has a considerable amount of debt and a stable amount of revenues and profits. However, post IPO, the company plans to utilize the proceeds to repay its debts, and that can enhance its leverage position. Keeping all these key factors in mind, the brokerages and analysts have advised the investors to subscribe from a medium to a long-term perspective.